Happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we created this colorful cut crease with the glitter on it. Today we tested out about 3 or 4 new products. They weren't new to the makeup world, they were just new to my world. So if you want to see how I created this look and how those products that we tried out turned out, go ahead and just keep on watching. So obviously we already have our brows on. Today I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Taupe for my brows. So the first step we're gonna do is, I've never tried the Anastasia eye primer. I normally use the P. Louise. So I went to Sephora and I got a sample of the eye primer from Anastasia. I didn't want to buy the whole thing just because I have my P. Louise that I know is my tried and true. I wanted to try this out. I've heard it's a good dupe for it, but I wanted to make sure. So I got a little sample, so we're gonna dip into this today. I haven't used it yet, so we're gonna try this out together, y'all. Put a little bit. Right, and then we're just gonna blend that on out through the lid. Oh, it's the P. Louise is really thick consistency. This feels pretty runny. So other than it being a thinner consistency compared to the P. Louise, I don't mind it. We'd have to see how it performs with the shadows, obviously. Okay, that looks pretty good on the lid. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our shadow. I'm taking the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the first launch, so I don't have the colors on the back, the names of them. So I'm just gonna point and show y'all. I'm taking a Morphe M456 brush, and I am using this, I believe this one is called Jada or Pool Party. I don't know. Taking that on the brush. And this shade we are just going to pack onto the crease. So you want to pack first, blend later. Pack as much as you can for starters, and then you just blend. Right, just keep blending that out. Y'all really have to eat in every video I film, huh? Got that all blended out. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our cut crease. I don't think I want to use the Anastasia primer because, like I said earlier, it was a thinner consistency. I think as far as cutting the crease goes, I'm gonna stick with my usual P. Louise base. And as usual, the brush I'm using to cut my crease is the Morphe M213 brush. And we're gonna cut our crease. So we have our crease all cut. Now we're gonna go ahead and dip into the Life's a Drag by Lunar Beauty palette in the shade, this yellow shade here called Campy. And first I'm gonna use my finger just to pat that down. No matter what the shade is, matte, shimmer, doesn't matter. I always like to use my finger just to stamp it on first, just cause it's a big surface. It'll just get more done. And then I will go back in with my brush that I used to cut the crease to secure all the corners locked into place. All right, then taking my Morphe M213 brush again. And just going to fill in where we just cut the crease. What's the matter? Come here. You're sad. What? What's wrong? Okay, we've got that yellow packed on. So now what I'm gonna do is take a makeup wipe and just clean up that wing. Then, one step that I love to do when I do cut creases is if I'm not feeling super confident with the way the cut crease looks, I will take a glitter liner or any just color liner and outline the crease. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I'm just gonna follow along. And what's good about this glitter is it takes a little bit to dry. So if you do make a little bit too thick or anything, you can just go back in with your cut crease brush and clean it up if you need to. And like I said, I usually will go in and clean up that glitter just as it gets towards the end of the tail, because as it goes towards the end, I want it to gradually get thinner. So I'm gonna clean this up really quick. Then, taking the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, doing the thinnest line, just so our lashes have something to connect to. So I went ahead and did my lashes off camera. These are the Lily lashes in the style Miami, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and I'll be back with the other eye on. We are back. We have the eyes all done. And honestly, y'all, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I low-key did that. This is honestly one of the most colorful looks I've done here on my channel. My Instagram, I do pretty colorful looks, but on my channel, I'm trying to start out with the more neutral just to get my subscribers up and then go from there. But I really like this. And this is probably the closest I've came to having my lids pretty exact. I feel like I look like that fish from The Little Mermaid. What's his name? Sebastian? No. Flounder. Don't come for me. Okay, now onto the face. First, I'm taking the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. 2 pumps of that. This stuff smells so good. Then a little bit of the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Ooh, that was a whole lot. Oh my gosh, so much. Okay. Now it has been so hot here, like miserably hot. Like when I get into my car to head to work around like 8:45, I'm already like in a bad mood because the freaking weather like puts me in a bad mood. It's horrible. I hate the heat. Hate it. Anyways, the next step is the Tatcha Silk Canvas in the T-zone. Nothing new here. Unless you're a first time watcher, then you don't know. But this always goes in my T-zone just to cover up my pores. And it is that time of the month, y'all, so I have the hormonal breakouts right now, so forgive my skin for being a mess and not wanting to agree with me. Miko, get down. Then we are going to take the Bounce Foundation from Beauty Blender in the shade 2.20. I like this foundation, but I really hate the applicator. You push it and then it comes out. It makes me nervous. I think I'm gonna like squirt it and it's gonna like go onto me. So that's the one thing I don't like about this foundation. But I guess it's good because like you can put your Beauty Blender like, but as far as like the pump goes, not a fan. All right, then we're just gonna blend that in. Nothing new here. I always go over my lips with foundation and then I take then I take a makeup remover wipe and take it off. I don't know how some beauty people like Nikki tutorials will put it on their lips and then just put their lipstick on top of it. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like that would just feel so thick. And I don't know. I don't see how she does it. But to each their own. Got that all blended out. Now we're gonna go into concealer. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 150. I actually haven't used this concealer yet. I know it's been out for a while and I've heard really good things about it. I just haven't had a chance to get it yet, so. I'm not sure how good of a match this is, so I don't want to put too much in case it is way too light. I feel like it'll be a good match though. But we shall see. Blend that out. Oh yeah, that's a good match. I like that a lot actually. It's a much better shade than my Shape Tape. And then for powder, I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm gonna take my Morphe M536 brush and go in with this middle shade here. What's it called? Lyric. Use that to set the under eyes. And then I will use my Too Faced Ethereal powder to set everything else. Then, like I said, taking the Too Faced Ethereal powder. I don't have the lid, so I have to dump it into my hand and then dump it back into the container and make a complete mess everywhere. I'm not putting too much on because I do like the finish of this foundation, but just enough because my face does get oily throughout the day. Okay. Looking good. Then, after I made a mess with this powder, we're gonna go in with bronzer. Enough this. And the bronzer I'm gonna use is also new to me, not to y'all. This is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. I'm going to use my bronzer brush for this, which is the Morphe M530 brush. My last video with my little sister, it was so funny seeing her say M530. It's just so funny because I always hear influencers and anybody say 530 or 530. I've never heard like 530. It was so cute and funny. Taking this. Ooh, a little bit lot. Rising up the cheekies. I really like this bronzer. It's a very good color. It's very, very blendable. Super cute. We are going to bake. Again, making a mess with the powder. I would love to be able to just one swipe and done. In a perfect world. But until then, here we are doing 3, 4, 5 swipes. No, but that was pretty good. Now I'm gonna take this foundation lips off. I can't stand the feeling of that on my lips. I was probably left it on for as long as I did. I low-key forgot I had it on. So while my face is baking, I will go ahead and contour my nose. Oh my God, I cannot open this. First, taking my NARS flat top kabuki brush. Simply stamping the product on. And then I will take a Morphe E8. Blend that out. Got the nose done. Next, we will do the under eyes. I'm really debating if I want to do under eye shadow or not. I feel like I probably won't. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Marc Jacobs Whirlpool. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is enough color at the bottom. Just do our bottom lashes now. I'm seriously so happy with how this look looks. I'm so happy. Oh my God, these freaking hairs. Okay. Next, we will do blush. We're using the Kylie Baddie on the Block blush with my Morphe E4 brush. I love to do a little bit on the tip of my nose. You know, it's summer. You want to like you got a little bit of sun or whatever. Then we will dust the bake off. Then I think we're going to go ahead and do highlight. I will be taking my Cheek Leaders palette by Benefit and taking my, my Morphe M501 brush for this as well. And then we're just gonna glaze up the face. Then for the inner corner highlight, and brow bone highlight, I'm gonna take my original brush that I used to cut the crease, the Morphe M213. And I'm using the same highlight, obviously. Now it's time for the lips. I'm taking the Makeup Forever Artist Colored Pencil in the shade of Wherever Walnut. I'm gonna line my lips with this. And then going in with the Natasha Denona Cherry Wood number 17. I'm pretty sure this is a gloss, but I haven't used it yet, so we'll see. Liquid lip, not a gloss. Then we're just gonna do a little bit of highlight up above the Cupid's bow. Oh, that was way too much. Okay. Setting spray. Oh, this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And then a little bit more highlight because can you honestly ever be too highlighted? Is that a word? Highlighted? Can you ever be wearing too much highlight? Oh my god, I sound so dumb. All right, here we are. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. You know, the usual. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later on in the week.